Hi, this is Miles Wilson, and this is my Lab 9 video presentation number 1. This presentation will cover how brain responses to the word-word stimuli differs from brain responses to the face-word stimuli. Let's start with a little subject overview. And to start off my subject overview, I'd like to pose a question that relates to the information we've been studying over the course of the past couple labs. The question is as follows. How does the brain react differently when remembering word pairs versus face word pairs? This question helps us understand how we process and store information. Different types of information, such as the word pairs versus the face word pairs in this case, utilize different brain areas. Studying these differences will help us learn more about memory and thinking in regards to cognitive psychology. Now, research shows that the word-word pairs activated language areas of the brain, such as Broca's and Wernicke's areas. Now, on the other hand, face-word pairs used both these language areas as well as the regions for recognizing faces, like the fusiform face area. However, we still do not fully understand how these processes differ. Our studies throughout these past couple of labs will help us fill in these gaps by comparing the brain activity for the different pairs presented. Firstly, our fMRI study found that there was a clear difference in brain activity, when comparing the two. When people remembered the word-word pairs, the areas related to language, like the Broca's and Wernicke's regions, were more active. This means, in more layman's terms, that the brain relied on its language skills to process and encode said stimuli. Now, on the other hand, for the face-word pairs, those previously mentioned regions, as well as the fusiform face area, were active, meaning that the brain was relying on both language and visual skills to encode these types of pairs. Now, for the difference in those two processes, there is an incorporation of either 2 or 3 total brain areas for this encoding process. What this means is that the brain is using far more activity or exuding far more activity for the face word pair encoding as compared to the word pair encoding. Now, that's all the information that I had regarding the differences between these two processes. I would just like to thank you for watching my presentation. I'd also like to cite my sources with these relevant APA citations. And yeah, that completes my presentation. Thank you very much.